All right, so we have here being able to navigate from a course to a modules, and you have the modules for the particular selected course. Let's now render the lessons for that particular module. Right, so same thing we did here from course to module is just practice that again. Right. All right, so let's see. What we can do here is that as we iterate over the modules, we can click and say that if we click, we would like to notify the component that we have select the module, and we're going to pass as argument the module that we're selecting. Yes? All right. And on the component, we can listen for that. We can say that select module. We're going to have the module here, and locally we're going to keep track of the selected module as an empty object, and we can say this dot selected module is equal to the module. Right, now that we have the module, we can check to see if that worked by perhaps adding another column on right next to it. We can say div class column dash, wait, how many columns? So that would be 3 columns, right? And each one would need to be 4, right? So that's 4, right? So let's all make these 4, 4, and 4. And this would be the lessons, right? So this would be H2 lessons. So this would be the selected module dot lessons dot length, right? So let's see if there's anything in there. Again, so we can navigate from the courses to the modules, and notice that we have 2 lessons in there. Or, I guess we have 2 lessons on both, right? And courses, do we have the same thing? 0. We don't have any lessons there. No lessons, no modules. All right? And to render them, it'll be identical. We can just copy this UL. This should almost be just a component itself, right? That you can just pass it when you want to render over. Right? This begs for modularizing this, yes? So here we can just paste this right here. And we want to iterate over, what do we want to iterate over? The selected module dot lessons, right? And this will be the lesson. And then this would be the lesson and the title. Yes? All right, so let's see. Let's re-render that. This ID is annoying me. Wait, what? Where's it? Oh, it's this one right here. There we have. So if we click on the course, we have the module. We click on modules, we have those lessons. And notice that the lessons change as we select the module. Yes? And so the next would be, obviously, if you select the lesson, then you go down to topics. Make sense? All right. Again, laying this out to look, from left-hand side to tabs to pills, that's easy, right? So you can hopefully you can reuse this client-side web service, and the idea of laying this out should be able to work on that and bang that out real quick. Yes.
So following along with this, I noticed that if you change the course without changing the module, the lessons don't update.
Yeah. So right. So in the select course. Right, typically you would perhaps say, this selected module, maybe you would empty it out, right? Same thing with the lessons and whatnot. You would clear out the state, okay? Right. So the state here, unlike React makes a big deal about the state, right? So there's this dot state. Here it's implied. Basically, the state is whatever the state of the component is, whatever variables you declare on the component, that is the state. That is the state. Okay. So there's no distinction here. It's an object, and objects by definition have state. That's the whole point of being an object. All right. Okay. All right. I'll leave it here.